Yeah, dear students, we have completed the theory of motion in a straight line chapter. After completion of the theory, here we are having the numericals based upon the chapter, which is nothing but motion in a straight line. Motion in a straight line, numericals. In which first one, a car moving along a straight highway with a speed of 126 kilometer per hour. 126 kilometer per hour. Okay, fine. Right, is brought to stop within a distance of 200 meters. Stop. What is the retardation of the car and how long does it take for the car to stop? Initially, car is moving with a speed of 126 km per hour. That means, in order to solve these problems, what we have to use means we have to use three kinematic equations, three kinematic equations. V equal to V naught plus AT, x equal to V naught t plus half AT square, and V square minus V naught square equal to 2ax. By using any one of the formula, otherwise x nth equal to V naught t, V naught plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1. Any one of the formula, by using any one of the formula, we have to solve the problems in this chapter. Now initially, car is moving with a speed of 126 km per hour. So you just observe here. Now this is nothing but I am taking what I am taking here means, okay, I am going to take one car. Okay, simply for understanding purpose here I am drawing. Now this is nothing but one simple alignment of the car, right? In which, say, one Maruti car or so on. So see, this is one car. Initially, this car is moving with a speed of 126 kilometer per hour. Now, after traveling a distance of 200 meters, after traveling a distance of 200 meters, okay, this car must come to stop. Okay, must come to stop. Must come to stop means velocity will become 0. So final velocity is 0 here. Initial velocity is nothing but 126 km per hour and distance is nothing but 200 meters. So, what is the question means? What is the retardation? What is the retardation of the car? He is asking what is the retardation of the car. Retardation means negative acceleration. Initially, final velocity is smaller than the initial velocity means car is moving with negative acceleration. That means its velocity is going to decrease means car is moving with negative acceleration. Is it? So the retardation is negative acceleration we have to find out. Next, how long does it take for the car stop? Car, okay, from here to here, within by traveling the distance 200 meters, here car is coming to the rest. What is the time taken by the car to come to the rest? Is it? Now this one we have to find. Now this diagram I have drawn only for your understanding purpose. No need to. Now first I am writing here initial solution. Right. Initial velocity of car. Initial velocity is denoted by letter V naught. V naught is equal to 126 kilometer per hour. Next, you see here distance has given in terms of meter, speed has given in terms of kilometer per hour. Dear students, always we have to take the values in terms of SI units. So kilometer per hour it is not a SI unit. So you must take meter per second. So kilometer per hour you convert into the meter per second means here kilometer. 1 kilometer equal to how many meters? 1000 meters divided by. Here per hour is that 1 hour is equal to how many seconds? 3600 seconds. 2 0 cancel, 2 5s are cancel, 2 18s are cancel, 18s are cancel. So after this one, see what I am having, 126 into 5 divided by 18. That means meter per second. Now it is meter per second. That means kilometer per hour must be converted into the meter per second, means the value should be multiplied with 5 by 18. Now 18 ones are, 18 sevens are cancelled. 7 5s are how much? That is nothing but 35 meter per second. So what is the initial velocity of the car? Initial velocity of the car is nothing but 35 meter per second. Next one, look at here. Final velocity. Final velocity of car. Final velocity of car. Look at here. What is the final velocity of the car? Means final velocity of the car v is equal to 0. Why? Because final is car is coming to the rest. Now within this, the distance traveled. Distance traveled. What is the distance traveled by the car? Distance traveled by the car is nothing but 200 meters. Of course, they have given that is nothing but 200 meters. Okay, fine. Next one. What is the question here? Means retardation. Retardation means negative acceleration. Retardation, comma, a equal to question mark, negative acceleration, a equal to question mark, and time is also question mark. Two things. Right here, see, initial velocity is there, final velocity is there, distance is there. Which formula we have to use? See, initial velocity is there, final velocity is there, displacement is there. A we can find out. So look at here, from the third kinematic equation. Third kinematic equation. What is the third kinematic equation? V square minus V naught square equal to 2ax. V square is nothing but final velocity is 0. V naught square is initial velocity. So 0 square minus 35 whole square into 2a into x. X is nothing but how much? 200. Is it? Now from this one, a is equal to minus 35 into 35. You are observing here or not? Okay, this minus is outside of the bracket. So that's why here this one you write it as it is. Divided by this 2 and this one will come this side, means 2 into 200. Right, from this one a is equal to, after calculation this one, how much you may get? Means you may get here minus 3.06 meter per second square. Now this is the retardation of the car before coming to the stop. Retardation. Retardation means negative acceleration. That's why negative we got. Now afterwards we have to find out the time taken. We have to find out. Right, look at here. Time taken to come to stop. To come to stop. Right, before coming to stop, a time taken by the time. Initial velocity is there, final velocity is there, initial velocity is there, final velocity is there, acceleration is there. So time we have to find out. You take first kinematic equation. V is equal to V naught plus AT. Right, from this one, V minus from this one, V minus V naught is equal to AT. From this one, T equal to V minus V naught divided by A we get. So T equal to 0 minus initial velocity is 35 divided by minus 3.06. So this one cancel, means T equal to 35 divided by 3.06. Approximately you may get here 11.44 seconds. That means the time taken by the car before coming to rest is nothing but how much? Means 11.44 seconds. See, a car is moving along a straight highway with a speed of 126 km, means initial velocity of the car is 126. 126 km per hour. You must be converted to the meters, means 35 meter per second you make it. Right? Speed is brought to stop. Is brought to stop means rest. Rest means final velocity is 0. Within a distance of 200 meter means that is distance traveled by the car before coming to the rest is nothing but 200 meters. So what is the retardation and how long does the car take to stop? So you must be solve the problem like this. Yes, make it. Right. Listen to me. Second problem. Important problems. Not these are what I am teaching today. These all are important. Two trains A and B of length 400 meters. Each are moving on a two parallel tracks with uniform speeds of 72 km per hour. That means train A and train B both are moving with 72 km per hour. Initially in the same direction with A ahead of B. With A ahead of B. That means here two parallel tracks. Here B train is there and here A train is there. A is ahead of B means okay. A mundirutte and B avtara irutte ma hinde. Now two are moving with a speed of how much? That means initially two trains are moving with a speed of 72 km per hour. Now thereafter, the driver of B decides overtake A and accelerates by 1 meter per second square. That means driver of B he decided that okay overtake this train. Train B overtake ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ train B driver accelerates his train by 1 meter per second. That means 1 meter per second. Right? After 50 seconds, the guard of B just brushes the past of the driver of B, and what was the original distance between them? That means after seconds, 50 seconds, train A has been here and train B has been at this point. B is here, A is here. Just train A driver has brushes. That means swalpa cross line. That means guard of B is just okay cross the driver of A. That means after 50 seconds, that means here to here 50 seconds time they have taken. After 50 seconds time, okay, the situation of the two trains are being like this. Then the question is nothing but what was the original distance between them? This is the question. Now before going to this question, you just observe here what happened within the 50 minutes. What is the distance traveled by the train A is nothing but xA. Within the 50 seconds, what is the distance traveled by the train B is nothing but xB. That means if these two distance we find out here means right from xB distance of train B, distance of train A if you subtract means you may get the original distance between the two trains. This is the question. Right? Now let me find out. Right? Initial velocity of two trains. Solution. You just see. Okay. Initial velocity of trains, two trains, V0 is equal to how much they have given 72 km per hour. 72 km per hour is there. Kilometer per hour it must be converted to the meter per second means okay 72 into 5 divided by 18 below 18 ones are 18 fours are. So the value is nothing but 20 meter per second. Initial velocity of the two trains. Okay, next row. Here you just see acceleration for train A. First train A. For train A, let me see. For train A, right? Acceleration is nothing but 0. for train A acceleration is 0. Why the acceleration is 0? Train A, the driver of train A, he is not accelerating his train. But who was accelerates the train? Train B. The driver of train B has accelerates the train. Okay, right. So acceleration of train A is 0. Next, we just look at here. Right. Distance time. Time is equal to how many seconds? No? 50 seconds. Right. Distance traveled by train A in 50 seconds. 50 seconds. So initial velocity is there, time is there, acceleration is there. Which equation we have to use? Second kinematic equation. What is the second kinematic equation of motion? XA is equal to V naught T plus, okay, acceleration of train A. V naught A into T into half A T square. Now distance traveled by the train A means XA is equal to initial velocity of train A until time is nothing but 50 seconds plus half into acceleration is 0 into 50 square. So this complete term is 0. 20 50s is nothing but 1000. So XA is equal to what we can write? 1000 meters. That means with the same initial velocity in 50 seconds time, the distance traveled by the train A is nothing but 1000 meters. Next one, look at here. For train B, right? Train B acceleration is nothing but how much? 1 meter per second square. What is the time? Within the 50 seconds time, we have to find out the distance traveled by train B in how many seconds now? In 50 seconds. So once again, second kinematic equation if you take it means xb is equal to v naught d plus half a square. That means initial velocity of train B plus half into acceleration of B into time. So xb is equal to v naught is nothing but 20, time is nothing but 50 plus half into acceleration of train B 1 meter per second square. So time is nothing but 50 whole square. Is it? So xb is equal to 1000 plus here this one is nothing but 50 square means 2500 divided by 2. Next one 1000 plus 1250 you may get here. So distance traveled by the train B is nothing but 2250 meters. Right? Now within the time 50 seconds, okay, with an acceleration 1 meter per second square, the distance traveled by the train B is nothing but how much? That is nothing but 2250 meters. Right? The distance between the two trains, let me find out. The original distance between the original distance between them. The original distance between them. Original distance between them means just to see x we have to find. X is equal to, we can write xb minus xa. Right? X is equal to x is equal to xb is nothing but 2250 minus 1000. So x equal to 1250 meters. That means after a time 50 seconds, the distance between the two trains is nothing but how much is there? 1250 meters. Very, very important problem. You just to observe the problem. Once, twice you listen the explanation, watch the explanation. See, train A is ahead of train B. So train A ಮುಂದೆ ಇದೆ, train B ಹಿಂದೆ ಇದೆ. Two trains are initially moving with same velocities 20 meter per second. Driver of B decides to overtake train A. In that case, he accelerates his train with 1 meter per second square. But train A not yet. Okay, he is moving with constant speed only. That means uniform speed only. Uniform speed means acceleration is 0. After a time 50 seconds, the distance traveled by the two trains are XA and XB. Suppose if you subtract the XA from XB, you may get the original distance between the two trains. Yes? Make it. Right. This is also very important problem. You just see here. On a two-lane road, there is two-lane, 3-lane, 4-lane roads are there. Two-lane road, one this side, other one is other side. On two-lane road, right? Look at here. Car A is traveling with a speed of 36 km per hour. To stop, car A is traveling with 36 km per hour. To stop, two cars B and C approach car A in opposite directions with a speed of 54 km per hour. That means car B and car C both are in opposite direction approaching car A with a speed of how many kilometers more? With a speed of 54 km per hour. Full stop. At a certain instant, when the distance AB is equal to AC, that means AB distance, A to B distance 1 kilometer and A to C distance also 1 kilometer. That means 1 kilometer. That means from A to B 1 kilometer distance, from A to C 1 kilometer distance idaga, both being 1 kilometer, B decides to A before C does. B decides to overtake. B decides to overtake A. B decides to overtake A before C does. C ಏನು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ B ಏನು ಓವರ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. Right. Stop. What is the minimum acceleration of car B is required to avoid an accident? To avoid an accident. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ C B ನು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಈ C ಏನು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆನೇ B ಏನು ಓವರ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಓವರ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ with what acceleration car B has to travel to avoid the accident. ಈ accident ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಟೂ ಲೈನ್ ರೋಡ್ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ರೈಟ್? ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ B ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಓಕೆ, ಏನು ಓವರ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Now this is the question. Now from this one you just see here initial velocity of car A is nothing but 36 km per hour. After converting in meter per second, that is 10. Next, initial velocity of car B and C is nothing but V naught B and V naught C is 54 km per hour. After converting into the meter per second, that is 15 meter per second. Next, separation of car A from B and C. That means AB is equal to AC equal to 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer equal to how many meters? 1000 meters. Right. Next, ಈಗ ನೋಡೋಣ, here relative velocity concept we have to take. Right. What is the velocity of car B with respect to car A? Actually, see, car B 54 km per hour, car A 36 km per hour is there. That means compared to car A, what is the extra velocity or speed which is having the car B means? Okay, that we can get relative velocity. So relative velocity of car B with respect to car A means, so V is nothing but VBA is equal to VB minus VA. Formula derive ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, right? VB is nothing but here we are having 15 meter per second. So 15, VA is 10. So that is nothing but 5 meter per second. Now this is nothing but initial velocity, relative velocity of car B with respect to car A. That means compared to car A, car B velocity is greater. Only how much? 5 meter per second. Now, what is the relative velocity of car C with respect to car A? Car A is traveling in this direction. Car C is traveling in this direction. So, relative velocity means VCA is equal to VC minus of, okay, minus VA we have to take. Sir, actually VCA is equal to VC minus VA we have to write. But here car A is opposite to car B. That's why opposite means direction we have to take negative sign. Right, from this one VC plus VA again. From this one VC is 15 plus VA is 10. So VCA is equal to how much mark? 25 meter per second. That means relative velocity of car. That means what is the speed of car C is appearing for car A is nothing but 25 meter per second. What is the speed of car B is appearing to car A? Car B is appearing to car A is nothing but 5 meter per second. Right. Now you just see. First to avoid the accident with this velocity, with this relative velocity, in what time car C is approached to car B? Okay, first time we will find out. Within that time, B has to be accelerated. Okay, right. Now time taken by car C. Time taken by car C to reach car C to reach car. So time t equal to distance by what is that one? Velocity of car A with respect to car C with respect to A. Right? Distance means A to C, AC we can take distance AC. AC equal to 1000 kilometer divided by 25 this one. So 25 ones are 40 is a cancel means time is nothing but 40 seconds. That means car C will take the time to reach car A is nothing but how much? 40 seconds. That means within the 40 seconds car B has to accelerate. Right? Now thereafter you just see right. Right. Next one. Look at here. To avoid an accident. To avoid an accident, car B has to be accelerate with car B has to be accelerate. So acceleration find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ you take distance we know, from A to B distance we know, initial velocity also we know. So second kinematic equations, right? X equal to V naught T plus half AT square meter. Now X is nothing but distance between the two cars. Okay, A to B to A. What is the distance? 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer is nothing but 1000 meters. Is it? Now afterwards, what is the velocity of car B with respect to car A means we have to take V dA we have to take here. So that is nothing but 5 we have to take. Time is nothing but 40 plus half into acceleration of B. We have to find out B into time is nothing but 40 square. So 1000 is equal to 5 into 40, 200 plus half AB into 40 whole square is nothing but 1600. So this one cancel means 800. If 200 will come this side means 1000 minus 200 is equal to 800 into AB acceleration of B. Next 1000 minus 800 into E. Right, next to AB equal to 800 divided by 800. So what is the value of 1? AB equal to 1 meter per second square. That means what is the acceleration of car B? What is the acceleration of car B? To avoid an accident. Accident means that acceleration is equal to 1 meter per second square. If it accelerates at 1 meter per second square, then without any accident, okay, B can be overtake A before C does. Yes, make it. Right, dear students, our next problem, this problem also based upon the relative velocity. The jet of aeroplane traveling at a speed of 500 km per hour ejects its products of combustion. It's a product of combustions. Product of combustions means smoke which is ejecting by the aeroplane. Smoke which is ejecting by the aeroplane. Right? Right. It's a product of combustion ejecting at a speed of 1500 km per hour. Of course, relative to jet of aeroplane. Relative to jet of aeroplane. What is the speed of later with respect to the observer on the ground? Here, this is nothing but speed of the jet which is being in this direction. Now, this is nothing but speed of ejecting combustion which is being in opposite direction. That means aeroplane is moving in this direction. It is liberating the combustion smoke, ejecting combustion in opposite direction. So what is the question? Question is nothing but with respect to observer on the ground, what is the speed of the combustion or ejection we have to find. So combustion, product of combustion means here I am making that is nothing but ejection, ejecting smoke. Right, first speed of the jet aeroplane Vj equal to 500 km per hour. Next relative speed of ejected combustion with respect to jet aeroplane. Speed of ejection with respect to jet aeroplane is equal to 1500 km per hour. I have taken. Next, speed of the ejective combustion with respect to ground. What is the speed of the ejective combustion with respect to ground? Observer on the ground. Okay, that means V is here I have to find out. Now we know that here, okay, VEJ, that means speed of the ejection with respect to jet. Speed of the ejection of combustion with respect to jet is nothing but how we can write VE minus VJ we can write. But here VE and VJ both are in opposite direction, so that VE minus, okay, minus of VJ we can take. That means in same direction as it is we can write. Any one opposite means we can write it like this. So from this one, speed of ejection is equal to V plus Vj we can write. Okay, from this one I want. So V is equal to V Ej minus Vj we can write. I want only this one. Right, from this one you just see speed of the ejection is equal to VEJ. VEJ is nothing but 1500 minus VJ. Speed of the jet is nothing but 500. Right, from this one VE is equal to 1000 kilometer per hour. This one we know. Next here speed of the ejection with respect to the ground is equal to VE minus VG we can write. Right now VE just now I got here, that is nothing but 1000 kilometer per hour. Now with respect to observer on the ground is observer is at rest on the ground. So speed is 0. So speed of ejection with respect to the ground is equal to how much I can write here? 1000 kilometer per hour. Again, now this is the relative velocity concept problem itself only. Just okay, watch and take. See, jet aeroplane is moving in this direction, ejection is in this direction. Right, speed of the ejection with respect to the airplane has given 1500 km per hour. Speed of the jet has given 500 km per hour. Now speed of the ejection we have to find out with respect to the observer who is on the ground. Okay, observer on the ground we have to find out. Now that's one. I hope. Yes.